Hang on to your seat, baby, cause this one's a screamer. Are you not entertained? Are you not entertained?
What is going on, entertainers? So time coming to y'all with another video. Okay, welcome to the House of Entertainers. So this entertainers. Okay, shout out to Dion though. Like, I keep going back to listen to my outro because the way that she ate that up so effortlessly, like, we need to just talk about it. Okay, now we talking Love Island Games season 2, episode 2. Before I get started, make sure you guys hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. Let me know what y'all think about this video. So the episode picks up where we left off. We end up seeing Charlie go and talk to Andrea. Andrea, are you like trying to be funny? She gonna ask him where's he from. I wonder where. Like what? When she said that, I'm like, is she being serious? She's like, oh my god, like where are you from? Like I like where are you from? And then he's like, I'm from the UK, Birmingham, UK, yeah. No, I'm from England. My bad. He was, I'm from England. Birmingham. Yeah. Where are you from? She's like, I'm from South Florida. Just a little South Florida, but my mother's from Colombia. And, she does that whole spiel. Which, by the way, anytime I hear somebody say they're from Florida, I instantly get the ick because I'm sick of living here. No shade. Like, when I tell y'all, it is not the tea that y'all think it is. Trust and believe. Okay, this is why a lot of people come in vacation. But to live here permanently, it is not as glorious as some may think. It's not tropicals and flowers and coconuts. No. So please don't come here thinking it's that. Thank ya. So Andrea and him sort of like flirt around, and she's really feeling him. He's feeling her. He starts speaking a little bit of Spanish, which he spoke very well Spanish, even had an accent with it as well. I was kind of shocked. I was like, oh, okay. Boricua face that. Like, he was really, really good. So they were hitting it off. Meanwhile, Mert and Solane thought, oui, okay? Solane is feeling the way that Mert looks because, Mert very attractive. He looks very good. Very, very good. So she likes the way that he looks. And for the most part, in my opinion, it still gives Solane feels Mert and Mert feels her. And that just is what it is, okay? There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that, okay? Mert still wants him some Lucinda, okay? And that's just is what it is. So Lucinda ends up talking to Josh, right? And Lucinda's just like, I didn't, she was like, I didn't appreciate her putting the necklace on me, talking about, it looks really good. Like, I didn't like that. Let me tell y'all something. That's so lead. She is such a bitch. I found that to be so funny when she said it. She's like, look at her. It matches her dress. Look, wee. So she feels like she's been having super bad luck since the season has started. And she needs a better track going on to the season because it's just been bad from the beginning. Okay. So Josh is encouraging her, telling her, like, hey, like, it's only up from here. It can't get worse. So don't feel too bad. Don't feel too down. Right. So next thing you know, we see KK and Chris in a. Well, what's funny was before we get to Kay and Chris, Josh is just like, oh, but the necklace looks good on you, Lucinda. If it didn't match, then it'd be a problem. She's like, really? Like, I don't know. It's just like, it's just so much that I've been dealing with. Like, Lucinda, y'all been there for like less than 48 hours. Relax. Like, my God, these out of towners, okay, out of countryers, we're gonna call them, these foreign peeps on this show are very emotional. I peeped that. Like, they're very more emotional than the USA Love Islanders. I peeped that. So KK and Chris end up talking, and they're trying to scope the scenery to see who is really the biggest competition, right? And KK tells Chris that the kiss in the challenge was not a real kiss, and that she wants a real kiss, like in the villa. To me, Chris, you saw his wheels turning. He started to get Hooded flashbacks. He said, oh my fucking God, bitch. Oh my God, here goes another Hooded. Like, you can saw the wheels turning in his head. He's like, what? What do you mean? Chris does this face when he feels like he's being tried or something doesn't make sense. This is the Chris face. It's sort of like a squint eye turn with like a cockback. Like, he gets very like shook when he feels like he's being tried, rightfully so though. Do I think she has a point? Yes, because the challenge, you are forced to kiss and do certain interactions. Because this point could be proven with Nicolandria and Nick. These two did not kiss in the villa until later on, till the couplings up happened with the returning of them coming back together. But outside of that, they didn't just explore and just kiss and stuff. So it's like she has a good point when she says that. I will say that. So I'm kind of siding with KK when it comes to that, right? So Adriana and Tyreek go to the speakeasy, and this is Adriana. I feel like Tyreek, he's going to be the type of person to like turn on me, and like I don't want him to turn on me, because like I'm kind of scared. I don't know. She's fearful as fuck because she feels like Tyreek is going to switch up on her. Not gonna lie, I done seen clips of him. He switch up quick. He switched up more than the switch that's used on slaves. Like I did see when he was going in on that girl, that was a little much. So Adriana, I hope you got a lot of courage and good because he don't mind. He never minded actually. So I hope you're ready, babes. Okay, I hope he doesn't do that though, because you can tell she's such a sweet girl that it's like she's not an argumentative type of person. She's not a confrontational type of person. You can tell she's not pussy either, but she's not like that in regards to like being angry. So I hope he doesn't do that to her, because that would really make me feel away. Okay, so they end up start kissing and stuff. Their kiss was very sensual. You could tell there's a lot of chemistry there between the two. Okay, so it's nighttime and the girls and the boys are getting ready for bed. KK telling the girls, I wanted another kiss with Chris, and tells the girls that she was disappointed that she didn't end up getting one. And Chris is, in the bathroom, and Nicola is in there. And he was like, you're my second choice, but I choose Clark. He do one of those. And he said, yeah, he would have went for her had it not been for KK. Not gonna lie, the fact that he's attracted to her, I'm not saying Nicola is ugly. So y'all need to relax, okay? But I will say I'm very surprised out of all of the other options that are there, that is one of his choices. I find that to be a little odd. I don't know, because it's like maybe because I guess she looks a little bit similar to Huda before the surge. I don't know, but I find it to be a little odd. I will say that. Okay, no offense to Nicola. It's just it's just tea. So when it comes to the bedroom activities overnight, Adriana and Tyreek were really going at it. They couldn't keep their hands off each other. They was fucking like jackrabbits. Now but they were kissing it. They were the only couple that we saw that was really going at it in that bed. I said, damn. I know them. That couple next to them ain't getting no type of sleep at all. So it's the next morning. We all know breakfast is a very important time in Love Island. So Josh ends up giving Andrea coffee. Charlie gives her breakfast as well. Mert ends up bringing Lucina some breakfast, right? And he brings a plate and like a couple like oatmeal, right? So she tries it, she didn't like it, and then she was just like, "I know, I don't like it. I want that for tomorrow. I don't want that for today." So she ends up taking it back, right? And then tries to give it to Soline. Soline's like, "No, no, no, I don't want that. That's for dog. That's for dog. I don't eat things for dog. That's for dog. I don't want it. No, take that back. That's for dog. No, no." When I tell you, I screamed. So you calling her a bitch? Let me stop. No, for real though, because it's like, how you gonna say that's for dog? But I get exactly what Sully was saying. She's saying, don't be giving me her second scraps. If you gonna give me something, give me something. Don't give me leftovers. You know what I'm saying? Like that's disrespectful. So I get exactly what she was trying to say, which it was fucking hilarious. Like I was cracking the fuck up. That shit was funny. It's funny. Soline's not wrong. Now, the way she went about it was very disrespectful, but that's Soline. I told y'all, this girl don't mind, right? The way she went about it was disrespectful, but not disrespectful, but it was rude. But she's right. Why would you give her something that, like, the girl, she literally took a bite out of it. Like, you give her leftovers, and you was laughing in her face about it. Like, you was trying to be funny. Like, Mert was kind of a dick for doing that, and he knew he was a dick for doing that. So, like, not too much, right? So then, um, they all the couples go outside. They start mingling. We see the boys working out, the girls mingling. So next thing you know, we got a text, okay? And it's time for the first Love Island duel. So the people that have the heartbreak necklace have to pick two other islanders to face off with for the duel. Okay, which I was very excited because once again, this is about my second time watching a full-on season of Love Island as it's airing. So I was excited to see like what the challenge was gonna be. Because this is like Love Island, but the challenge version, right? So after the text is announced, everybody starts to kind of panic. So Tyreek and Adrina talk, and she's just like, I don't want it. I don't want to be big, but like I don't want it to be you too. But like I really don't want it to be me. Bitch, Adriana, why do you laugh like you got the hiccups? Why did we not see that last season? Because I don't remember her laughing like this. You would have thought she got the the hiccups. She like she puffing up her chest up and down. Like it almost seems as if she's doing it on purpose, as if this isn't the way that she naturally laughs. Because I really do not remember that on season 7. You could tell Tyreek is a little annoyed of it, even though he says, every day I get to know you, you make me laugh. Every time you get to know me, it makes me laugh even fucking more. Like I really love you, which is kind of like that laugh is annoying you. Please stop the semantics, I guess. Okay. So Lucinda and Joss at one point go on top of the deck and look over the couples and plot on who they are going to take out. So they start to talk about like who they want out and stuff like that. Josh just not with Tyreek like that. You could tell they've had tension. Josh and Chris end up even having a conversation this episode, and Chris feels like he fucks with Tyreek, but he does not like how he likes to be like a troublemaker, he likes to stir the pot a little bit. To me, it's given their foreshadowing Chris versus Tyreek, and I'm here for it. I cannot wait for the drama. I cannot wait for the mess, and I cannot wait for the semantics. Yes. Okay, yes. I kind of cannot wait for that. Like, I feel like it's going to be a big key if that does end up happening. It's going to be funny, okay? So after that happens, we end up seeing them kind of go on top of the deck. They're laughing. Tariq's like, say, what's so fucking funny? Well, what you guys applauding? So what you blokes want to do, mate? So Josh is like, I don't know. She's like, what you want to do, mate? So Tyreek is just sort of egging them on, right? So then Tyreek decides to take it upon himself and take KK for a chat, which Chris was nowhere near. He was like on the other side of the villa, but people were giving him heads up like, hey, Tyreek took your girl for a chat. Tyreek took your girl for a chat, right? KK goes up there and she tells Tyreek, she's feeling Chris, but she's kind of getting bored. I said, oh! So, I mean, that's very insulting. Y'all, I give up on dating, by the way. I tried the other day, and it was just not it. I was just like, oh, my God. Y'all straights have it so easy. I've been telling people about Discord, I'm going to start faking straight to get on Love Island so I can win a coin and get a girl. Because it's like, y'all have it so easy. It's not even funny, okay? For us, it's slim pickings, okay? And half of them got fucking mental issues. So you guys are very lucky. I'll just say that, okay? I'll just say that. So after that happens, they're sitting down, and she says she's bored of Chris and that she wants a little bit of a challenge. So Tyreek's like, that's quite interesting. Like, you always need something to kind of, get some shit, followed up. In his confessionals, Tyreek is a slick one. He basically admits to the fact that it's not like he doesn't not feel Kay, but he really pulled her aside because he saw how tight her and Chris were. So he wanted to sort of kind of ruffle some feathers. That nigga is a messy nigga, okay? So he really just wanted to start up shit so that way the people in the villa could get to talking, which it did work because you could tell Chris, the moment he found out, his face, that smile turned into a frown upside down. Like he was very like irritated, okay? So we get to where Ariana has Lucinda and Josh pick who they want to face off in the duel. Now this part was funny. Lucinda, first of all, looked scared as shit. Lucinda looked like she had to go give childbirth. She was like, I'm talking about in the duel and before the duel, during the picking of the couples, that she looked petrified. I'm like, why is she scared? She's like, Like, I'm talking about petrified, okay? So after her being so petrified, she finally names who she wants to face off with, and it's Adriana, okay? And Adriana is basically like, oh, okay, you want to face off with me? Ooh, right? So she wasn't really shocked, but most of the reasoning behind it was more so strategy. She does not want Tyreek. Lucinda and Tyreek would be like a shitstorm because Lucinda got a mouth on her, and she wouldn't take Tyreek shit. So it's not like she wants the man. And she thinks that she could just beat Adriana. Okay, so that's why. She didn't want to go up against Andrea as because Andrea looked like a strong girl. So I kind of get it. So because of that, she picked her. So Josh ends up picking Charlie. So Charlie, this is Josh. He's like, like I picked Charlie because I feel like you're gonna have to get rid of me a lot harder than putting a necklace around my neck and take my girl. Yeah, I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around. I'm not fucking around. Yeah, no, I'm not fucking around. You're laughing. If I could stay at home if I wanted to. This Charlie, you could stay at home and do what? What? You bloke? You're getting mad. Like, what's up? You seem like you got some chip on your shoulder. What's up? I can stay at home and fuck off. I'm like, first of all, why are you so angry, Josh? This man want the money. He do not want the love. That man came for the opportunities. I came here for the clout. I came here for the sponsorships. Okay? That man does not, you hear me? He does not want the love. That man wants the opportunity, the clout, and the sponsorships. You can't tell me nothing different because the way that you exploded on him like that was a little much. I said, oh my God, why are you such in your feelings? You get what I'm saying? Like, he was really like irritated. Like, he was like real life, like angry type about it. Like, and it's like, whoa, you feel me? Like, pipe. That was just something that like threw me off because it was like, was it that serious? I guess he didn't want to go home. That's what it really was. So Charlie's like, okay, I'm down for the do. I'm down for the battle. I'm down for the do and the battle. Okay, so we get to the actual challenge. Now this is very similar to what they did on the challenge, the hallway race where they have to kind of go separate ways. But that one is different. The challenge one is harder. You literally have to pull the person onto the other side. This one you just got to grab a ball and put in these little tubs. So it's a little bit easier, but it's still hard nonetheless because your back may be fucked up by the end of the challenge. I know they made them sign a mean medical waiver during this challenge. So the first people that go is Adriana and Lucinda. Lucinda, oh my gosh, she whooped. I'm talking about whooped Andrea ass down. Adriana's ass down. I said, oh my God, Adriana, I thought you'd be in the gym, girl. What you be doing up in there? You be doing Pilates, bitch, taking pictures and yoga. Well, Pilates is hard, so let me not say that. But you be doing yoga or something and just taking pics. Cause I'm like, oh, Adriana gonna whoop her ass. Cause y'all gotta understand, Lucinda had nothing but fear in her eyes and her face. She was like a straight puppy dog, like scared, pussy. So I thought she was literally gonna get whooped, and it ended up being the opposite. The first round, she put Adriana on her ass and got 5 balls in the tubs because you have to put 5 balls in. The max is 5, and then it goes on 3 rounds, best out of 3. And then the second round, she ended up putting more balls than Adriana, so she automatically won because Adriana at this point was going to get more balls than her. Okay, so then we get to Josh and Charlie. Now, at least Charlie, he put up a fight when it came to Josh. He put up a fucking fight because he was not giving up. That was a tight race, but Josh ended up taking that W. As angry as he was, I wasn't surprised, to be honest. And now they are both coupled up with people, and now Adriana and Charlie are vulnerable. Something tells me Chris is going to try to go for Adriana. Something, I'm telling you, I'm feeling that. I've been manifesting that low key, okay? I've been asking for Sierra for tips. Anyways, the episode ends where we see Justine coming. First of all, why y'all bringing her back? I've never watched Love Island, but I know who she is. That's a problem. You mean to tell me nobody else was available? I mean, goddamn. That's the one name that I know from that show is her. And I had never watched that show before season 7. It's Justine. I've seen that name everywhere. Justine. Justine, and Justine. Her and Jane, Janae. Those two names I have seen plastered everywhere before I started watching. So to bring her back for like the third time when she's done other shows is kind of like overkill. Because y'all could have called somebody else. Sierra's and her dissolved lips were waiting with her suitcase. Let's be real, okay? Let me know what y'all think down below about this episode. It was a funny and interesting episode. I will be doing an after show tomorrow night instead of tonight. They're usually not going to air episodes on Wednesdays. They're going to air them on Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday, and Sundays from what I was reading up on. Okay, let me double check again. Yeah. No, I'm tripping. Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. So no episodes Wednesday and no episodes Saturday. So what I think I'm going to end up doing is doing the after shows on Wednesday. Doing the after shows on Wednesday like once a week. What y'all think? Or twice a week. I'll figure it out. Let me know what y'all think down below. And welcome to the House of Entertainers.